Hi everyone, here's the Bookchemist once again. I usually don't review academic books. They tend to have terrible plots. Usually they lack in the kind of stuff that makes books good, like fish people, sex, lizard people, that kind of stuff. But this one's good. This one's actually pretty nice. It's the Cambridge Companion to American Science Fiction. If you are a university student, probably your university library is going to have a copy of this. Otherwise, it's going to be quite pricey. But yeah, consider getting it or consider finding it at a library nearby. The Cambridge Companions to Stuff tend to be quite puzzling as books. Their choice of scholars is sometimes confusing. Sometimes maybe the Cambridge Companion to a specific writer doesn't feature the most important scholars on that writer in the world. Some essays within these collections, within these Cambridge Companions, are amazing, but in general they don't feel like well-structured books, well-structured analysis of a single topic or genre or author. They just feel like random collections of essays on a writer that maybe do not have that much of a thing or topic in common. The Cambridge Companion to Thomas Pynchon is an excellent example of it, and I can talk about it a little bit more if you want. It's, all of the essays in it are good. All of the academians who worked on them did an awesome job, but overall it doesn't feel too much like, a companion to the works of Thomas Pynchon. It feels more like a collection of random essays on the guy. The Cambridge Companion to American Science Fiction is a bit of an exception to that type of rule, to that experience that I had with previous companions. Its different essays focus on different eras within American science fiction. There's an essay on the Golden Age, there's an essay on New Wave science fiction and on contemporary science fiction, there's an essay on race within science fiction, on queer science fiction and issues of gender within the genre, and there are essays on science fiction in cinema, on science fiction in games, and all of these tend to be excellent. The main reason why I think you should get your hands on a copy of this book is that there's a chronology at the beginning of the book that begins with the Stone Age, really, and ends in 2013, and it's a collection of fundamental key works in American science fiction, and it's amazing. It's a chronology that includes The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay and the Yiddish Policeman Union by Chabon. It includes Gravity's Rainbow. It includes The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde by Junot Diaz, The Fortress of Solitude by Jonathan Lethem. All these amazing books that, are indeed American science fiction, but sometimes, most of the times, they're not considered to be part of the genre, and that's a pity because they are, if we take the genre, in a broad way, as I think we should. Of course, with chronologies of that kind, everyone's bound to find one or two books missing, and that's totally excusable, except that they somehow forgot Against the Day and Bleeding Edge, and that's inexcusable, and that sucks. Among the most interesting essays in the collection is the one by Karen Hellickson on fun fiction and fandom within science fiction that is amazingly well written and enlightening, and it shows how fan fiction was quintessential to the growth of the genre and is indeed a key feature of the whole enterprise of literature. And it's not something, some recent phenomenon. It's not something that was born on the web, and it's not something that should be judged as lowly or useless or bad at all, even though occasional bad examples of fan fiction do emerge. It is a phenomenon that influenced the production of people such as H.P. Lovecraft in a quintessential manner, and I'll let you discover about all that in the essay by Hellickson. In general, it's a great collection. If you can get your hands on this book, do read it. It's enlightening. The essay on science fiction in cinema, it's again another type of chronology. It's the kind of essay that you'll take notes about all the awesome movies you have to watch and you've never heard about. It's great. It's the kind of book that makes you want to take a year off from whatever you're doing and just read, even if what you're actually doing is read already. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know if you have had a similar experience with the Cambridge Companions to Stuff, or if you had a different experience, and if you've read this book, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know also if you'd like to see more videos about academic books, and bye, guys.